And let's begin by getting you the first reaction from Priyanka Gandhi Vadra on BJP's Ramesh Biduri's sexist remark that was made against her over the weekend. Priyanka Gandhi has said that Biduri's comment is absolutely ridiculous, saying he should be focusing on poll issues. This comes after Ramesh Biduri, remember, had taken a sexist taunt at Priyanka Gandhi, saying while Lalu had commented about Hema Malini, I will fulfill my promise and make roads off Kalka Ji like Priyanka Gandhi's cheeks. He was forced thereafter to apologize and express regret for his comment. But unfortunate narrative that we've been seeing in this Delhi election of below-the-belt comments, particularly by the man you see on your screens, by Ramesh Biduri, and Priyanka Gandhi now has lashed out, saying this is absolutely ridiculous.
Ma'am, did you speak on the bill?
हालांकि बाद में उन्होंने कहा कि मैं जो है खेद व्यक्त करता हूँ।
आज तो फिजूल की बातें, चुनाव है दिल्ली में, जो इम्पोर्टेंट इश्यूज हैं उनकी चर्चा होनी चाहिए।
Priyanka Gandhi sending across a very clear message that she's not going to give any attention or time to these kind of comments, saying it's absolutely useless comments. Let's focus on issues in this election that matter to the people. But let's play out for you exactly what Ramesh Biduri had said about Priyanka Gandhi that triggered this whole controversy. Remember, soon after that, he made another comment on Atishi about her father that led to another political showdown. But listen in to what he said on Priyanka Gandhi.
लालू ने कहा था बिहार में कि बिहार की सड़कों को मैं हेमा मालिनी जी के गालों जैसे बना दूंगा। लालू ने झूठ बोला था, नहीं बना पाया, लेकिन मैं आपको विश्वास दिलाता हूं, सारी की सारी सड़कें प्रियंका गांधी के गाल जैसे।
Okay, focusing right now on the battle for Delhi. The India bloc clearly split over the fact that you don't have the AAP and Congress fighting together in this election. Now is seeing other political parties in the alliance taking a stand. Trinamool Congress, Samajwadi Party have backed the Aam Aadmi Party, endorsing them publicly in the election. And now Shiv Sena UBT has also thrown their hat in the ring again in favor of Arvind Kejriwal, saying reportedly that they will even go ahead and campaign for Arvind Kejriwal in Delhi. Sources telling us that Arvind Kejriwal has been in touch with Uddhav Thackeray, and that's why you have this messaging coming to the fore that the Shiv Sena UBT is in support of Arvind Kejriwal. Where does this leave the Congress, considering that all of the India allies seem to be backing Arvind Kejriwal, seem to be backing the Aam Aadmi Party? Congress claims that they've got the biggest say in the India bloc, the biggest say and the most influence. And yet here you have almost every regional party coming out, speaking out and saying we back Arvind Kejriwal.
लोकसभा में आम आदमी पार्टी और कांग्रेस एक साथ लड़े थे। हम सब एक साथ रहे ना, इसीलिए तो बीजेपी का हमने पराभव किया है, हराया है बीजेपी को। हमने बहुमत नहीं मिला मोदी जी को, लेकिन विधानसभा में जिस तरह से आप एक दूसरे के खिलाफ अखाड़े में फ्रीस्टाइल कुश्ती चल रही है, देश देख रहा है। 4 साल के बाद देश हमको सवाल पूछेगा।
तो
आप केजरीवाल जी को देशद्रोही इंटरनेशनल साबित करने के लिए अपनी ताकत लगा रहे हो। कांग्रेस ने ये नहीं करना चाहिए।
Okay, let's bring in Rahul Gautam on this broadcast for more details. Rahul, it's clearly, of course, a message that's being sent across by these parties that they're backing the stronger party of the alliance in Delhi, the Aam Aadmi Party. But where does this really leave the Congress?
Akshita, in terms of political equations, Congress party has not much to lose in the national capital, given the fact that they have less than 4% vote share, in Delhi, and they've got only they've got 0 seats in last 2 elections. So politically speaking, it's not a much setback, but in terms of perception and in terms of optics, it's a huge embarrassing and a big jolt for Congress party, given the fact that Congress, on one hand, is in leading position as far as India bloc is concerned, but its own allies, like Shiv Sena, TMC, Akhilesh Yadav, all these people are throwing their weight behind Arvind Kejriwal, and this is happening at a time when Congress is claiming that they're going to revive themselves in the national capital by regaining its traditional vote bank, which has now gone to Aam Aadmi Party. Clearly, perception-wise, is quite denting as far as Congress party is concerned. And, we also must understand that this is part of the larger picture. We all know that how Mamata Banerjee had earlier expressed that she wanted to lead India Alliance, and how there are several parties that want to dislodge Congress party from the leadership position as far as India bloc is concerned. So you can count this as part of that strategy. But quite embarrassing for Congress, given the fact that their overall alliance partners are not sure that whether Congress is going to open its account in the national capital, and whether it would be really right to bank upon Congress. And therefore, they are throwing their weight behind Aam Aadmi Party, which they believe has greater chances of trumping BJP in the national capital.
And this is happening at a time. You've got the support coming in from political parties of the India bloc at a time when reportedly the Congress top brass isn't entering into the poll fray, into the campaign fray in Delhi, because they don't want to be seemingly taking a stand against Arvind Kejriwal. It hasn't stopped other allies of theirs to actually speak out vocally and back the Aam Aadmi Party in this election. Overall, these are glaring cracks that have come to the fore in the India bloc in the run-up to the Delhi Assembly elections. You've got the AAP and Congress locked in a heated war of words with weeks to go before Delhi actually casts its vote. Like I said, reportedly, the Congress top brass isn't really getting into the mudslinging battle because they do not want to be in a predicament where they actually have to target the India bloc ally, the Aam Aadmi Party. It hasn't stopped AAP either from targeting them. Arvind Kejriwal has now launched a direct attack on former Rajasthan Chief Minister Ashok Gehlot. Kejriwal has actually said that Congress and BJP are in a secret partnership for the upcoming election. AAP is in alliance with the Congress as part of the India bloc. And yet Kejriwal says the Congress and BJP have a secret partnership for this particular election. He's also said that Ashok Gehlot, who launched the Congress's guarantee today, and that's why he's targeting him repeatedly, he says Gehlot has made it clear that AAP is a political opponent for Congress in Delhi. Now, this at a time when you have had many political parties, part of the India bloc, speaking out, backing the Aam Aadmi Party. Akhilesh Yadav has lent support to AAP, and that's crucial because that's, the question mark over the Yadav vote will be important for the Aam Aadmi Party. And the two leaders are even set to share the stage for a Delhi campaign. And this is going to be happening very, very soon, we hear. Now, besides that, the Trinamool Congress has also openly backed the Aam Aadmi Party. That's important because you've got Mamata Banerjee in the last few weeks repeatedly pushing to get now the top post of the India bloc. So there seems to be a messaging from the regional parties of the India bloc to the Congress saying that our support to you is not something that you can take for granted, and very clearly that they have a larger say now in this alliance.
देखिए, समाजवादी पार्टी की पहली प्राथमिकता भारतीय जनता पार्टी को हराना है, लोकतंत्र बचाना है, संविधान बचाना है, पिछड़े दलित अल्पसंख्यक आदिवासियों के हक हकूक बचाने हैं। तो वो एक बड़ी लड़ाई समाजवादी पार्टी पूरे देश में लड़ रही है। तो स्वाभाविक है जो भाजपा को हरा रहा होगा, समाजवादी पार्टी उसकी मदद करेगी।
दिल्ली चुनाव में तो पहले से तय था इंडिया अलायंस जो है वो लोकसभा के लिए। अभी हम लोगों ने डिसाइड नहीं किया पार्टी ने कि हम लोग वहाँ चुनाव लड़ेंगे कि नहीं लड़ेंगे, और बाद में हम लोग देखेंगे।
अजय राय जी, आम आदमी पार्टी का समर्थन समाजवादी पार्टी ने किया है। अखिलेश यादव ने कहा है कि वो समर्थन करेंगे, स्टेज साझा करेंगे। आप लोग किस तरह से देख रहे हैं, क्योंकि दिल्ली में तो कांग्रेस भी चुनाव लड़ रही है?
देखिए, दिल्ली में कांग्रेस पूरी ताकत से चुनाव लड़ रही है और निश्चित तौर से कांग्रेस का वो गढ़ रहा है। हमारे कांग्रेस के नेता शीला दीक्षित जी और सारे लोगों ने वहाँ जम के काम किया। आप जितना भी काम वहाँ देख सकते हैं, जितना भी इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर है, वो सारा का सारा कांग्रेस और शीला जी के समय का है। केजरीवाल ने कोई काम नहीं किया है, केवल जनता को बेवकूफ़ बनाने का और ठगने का काम किया है।
आपको लग रहा है कि समर्थन समाजवादी पार्टी का वहाँ जाएगा तो क्या उनके लिए बेनिफिट रहेगा?
अब देखिए, ये तो मैं समझता हूँ कि वे वहाँ के लोग बता पाएंगे। मैं इतना ही कहना चाहूँगा कि कांग्रेस मजबूती से लड़ रही है, कांग्रेस वहाँ अपनी सरकार बनाएगी।
हम लोग ये उम्मीद करेंगे कि वहाँ पर आम आदमी पार्टी का सरकार फिर से आए और भाजपा पूरी तरह उसको डिफीटेड होना चाहिए और दिल्ली का जनता भाजपा को पूरा पराजित करेंगे।
दिल्ली का चुनाव है, अखिलेश यादव ने ऐलान कर दिया है कि वो आम आदमी पार्टी का समर्थन करेंगे। यहाँ यूपी में कांग्रेस के साथ पार्टी थी, वहाँ पर कांग्रेस भी लड़ रही है, लेकिन समर्थन उन्होंने आम आदमी पार्टी का किया है।
देखिए,
मध्य प्रदेश में भी चुनाव लड़ने गए थे, कांग्रेस को हरा करके भाजपा की सरकार बना के आए। पूरे देश का मुसलमान इस बात को कहता है कि अखिलेश ने मध्य प्रदेश में कांग्रेस को हराया। ये उत्तराखंड में गए बाई इलेक्शन लड़ने, तो उत्तर प्रदेश के कांग्रेस पार्टी के अध्यक्ष उन्होंने खुद कहा कि ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी को जिताने के लिए वहां चुनाव लड़ने गए। काफी उसमें विवाद हुआ। फिर ये दिल्ली जा रहे हैं, तो ये भारतीय जनता पार्टी की मदद करते हैं, मदद करने के लिए जाते हैं।
दिल्ली की जनता ने मन बना लिया है। 2024 के लोकसभा चुनाव में उसने मैसेज दे दिया है कि उसको सत्ता परिवर्तन करना है। केजरीवाल जी जो सुबह कहते हैं जो आदमी अपनी बात का पालन नहीं करता है वो वादों का पालन कैसे करेगा। उन्होंने जो बात कही थी, आप तो पत्रकारिता जगत से हैं, आप बताइए अपनी ही कही बात से इतनी जल्दी यू टर्न हिंदुस्तान की राजनीति में आपने किसी को लेते हुए देखा है? जो अपने बच्चों की कसमें खाता हो कि मैं ऐसे नहीं रहूंगा, मैं ये नहीं करूंगा, मैं राजनीति में नहीं जाऊंगा। उनका सबसे पहली तो कसम यही थी कि मैं अपने बच्चों की कसम खाता हूं, मैं राजनीति में नहीं जाऊंगा। और वो आदमी चुनावी प्रक्रिया में उतरता है। जो आदमी ये कहता था कि भ्रष्टाचार नहीं करूंगा, वो शराब घोटाले उसके भ्रष्टाचार में जेल की हवा खाता है।
वो तो विपक्ष है हमारे लिए, उनको ये भ्रम है कि पहले वो जीत गए थे 2 बार। इस बार माहौल बदला हुआ लगता मुझे, माहौल बदला हुआ है। कांग्रेस बहुत बेटर तरीके से कैंपेन कर रही है। मुझे यकीन है कि इस बार परिणाम अच्छे आ सकते हैं।
Okay, let me bring in Amit Bharadwaj on this broadcast for more details. Amit, the fact that you had Arvind Kejriwal today actually attacking the Congress and ironically enough saying the Congress and BJP are in a secret partnership seems to suggest now that the Aam Aadmi Party isn't going to be looking into whether it's a sensitive issue or not. They're very clear that they want to target both the BJP and the Congress. Contrast that to the Congress top brass who are reluctant to enter into the campaign fray because they're reportedly worried about how they will target the Aam Aadmi Party considering their allies.
Right, Akshita. You know, the Aam Aadmi Party's strategy seems to be more like the Trinamool Congress's strategy in West Bengal or that of the CPIM in Kerala. You know, they are directly attacking the Congress party and accusing them of trying to help the BJP, and it's more of the West Bengal model that Aam Aadmi Party is working upon. However, if you compare and contrast the two narratives in West Bengal, Mamata Banerjee would continue to say that the top leadership of the Congress party, that is the Congress High Command, is good, and that the problem lies with the Delhi unit, West Bengal unit of the Congress party. In Delhi, Aam Aadmi Party, while has not spoken anything against the top brass of the Congress party, it continues to say that the Congress Delhi unit is working in tandem with the BJP. They are reading from the script of the BJP and have also counted instances after instances. But what seems to be even more interesting is that the way Arvind Kejriwal had campaigned for, NCP Sharad Pawar group or Shiv Sena UBT in Maharashtra, JMM in Jharkhand, and had extended support to Mamata Banerjee as well in her campaign. So you could see a return also coming up from the India allies in this particular battle for Delhi. Samajwadi Party making it clear they are backing Aam Aadmi Party. Trinamool Congress making it clear they are with AAP and they have gotten their back. You know, Shiv Sena UBT likely to campaign for Aam Aadmi Party in the national capital. So these are signals as well coming up that as far as Delhi battle is concerned, India alliance partners are going to choose the one who is in a better position to defeat the BJP. Along with this, there's a history to what developments we are seeing as well. We saw how things within the India alliance were not going well in the winter session, and Aam Aadmi Party and NCP were in talks, and several of these India bloc partners had indicated they would put behind their weight to get Mamata Banerjee, become taking charge of the India alliance. So it's a continuation of that process as well, putting pressure on the Congress party, but definitely supporting up in order to defeat the BJP.
So let's just run our viewers through, the parties that have spoken out. Thanks very much, Amit, for joining us with those details. Let's break it down as to how many parties of the India bloc have actually publicly spoken out and endorsed Arvind Kejriwal, and reportedly also because Arvind Kejriwal has been communicating with them. You've got the Samajwadi Party, you've got Trinamool Congress, and now the Shiv Sena UBT. all of them speaking out in favor of Arvind Kejriwal. We're hearing that Akhilesh Yadav is also going to be campaigning with Arvind Kejriwal, which is crucial in an assembly election like Delhi because of the Yadav vote. And then you'll also have reportedly the Sena UBT leaders coming down to Delhi to campaign. We just don't know at this point which leaders these are. But this is crucial support for the Aam Aadmi Party because more than anything else, these are regional parties sending across a message to the Congress beyond really the Delhi election. Now, at this time, even as you're seeing all of this happening with the Aam Aadmi Party getting support from the Congress's allies, from the India bloc, there's a big question mark over where is the Congress top brass in this entire campaign. The BJP and AAP are going full throttle with their campaigns in the national capital. And yet, the Gandhis are missing. The BJP has latched onto this to mock the fact that there is no presence of a Priyanka Gandhi or Rahul Gandhi in the campaign so far. Now, the BJP has mocked exactly this, questioning why the top brass is missing from the campaign so far. Remember, the Congress is being driven right now in the Delhi election by the Delhi Congress unit, whether it's the Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge, Priyanka Gandhi, Rahul Gandhi. None of them so far have hit the campaign trail. We're hearing Rahul Gandhi will begin his campaign on 13th January, but are they pushing it to the very last minute? The BJP has said that the Gandhis are in vacation mode and that once they lose, they will go on holiday again. Because this, remember, is at a time when Rahul Gandhi is not in town. He's in Vietnam on a holiday, on a trip, which is what the BJP has latched onto. Priyanka Gandhi Vadra. Now, have you told you that Rahul Gandhi is going to be joining the campaign on January 13th? Priyanka Gandhi was in Himachal Pradesh. She's back. She was part of also the JPC meet that took place on One Nation, One Poll today. But we're hearing that will, in all likelihood, very soon take to the stage, lead the campaign for the Congress. But is it too late is the question. Why weren't they here earlier, like the BJP, which has already got its top guns like Prime Minister Modi campaigning? In such a circumstance, you're seeing essentially a political war of words between two parties that from a triangular fight has become a bipolar fight between the BJP and the Aam Aadmi Party. And the biggest talking point, the biggest political headline from Delhi has been on the CM House splurge. The BJP's kept their focus on this particular issue. And today you had the Aam Aadmi Party also with their counter. Now, they, in fact, staged a massive protest at the CM residence where the splurge took place and then also protested at the Prime Minister's residence. We'll explain why in our next report.
Political battle over Delhi CM's lavish official residence heats up. Aam Aadmi Party and BJP engaged in a massive political spat and high drama was witnessed on the streets of Delhi. Aam Aadmi Party leaders first marched towards CM House seeking to see the swimming pool and mini bar as alleged by BJP, but were blocked by cops.
भारतीय जनता पार्टी भारतीय झूठा पार्टी है, ये साबित हो गया। चिल्ला चिल्ला के कई महीनों से बीजेपी वाले कहते थे इस मुख्यमंत्री आवास में सोने का टॉयलेट है, इस मुख्यमंत्री आवास में स्विमिंग पूल है, इस मुख्यमंत्री आवास में मिनी बार है। आज आप लोगों को लेके मैं आया, हमने कहा चलिए और देखते हैं कहां है सोने का टॉयलेट, कहां है मिनी बार, कहां है स्विमिंग पूल। आपने देख लिया।
Aam Aadmi Party later marched towards Prime Minister's official residence, alleging splurge and misuse of taxpayers' money, but were stopped by cops from entering the high security zone.
कल माननीय संजय सिंह जी ने भारतीय जनता पार्टी को चुनौती देके कहा था कि भैया हम मुख्यमंत्री निवास के दर्शन सारे देश को कराना चाहते हैं और आप भी प्रधानमंत्री निवास के दर्शन सारे देश की जनता को मीडिया के हवाले से करा दीजिए, इसमें तो कोई दिक्कत नहीं होनी चाहिए। अब भारतीय जनता पार्टी भाग रही है इस बहस से।
BJP escalated its attack on Kejriwal, accusing him of building a lavish sheesh mahal during COVID time. BJP Delhi chief reached CM Atishi's residence, accusing her of seeking multiple bungalows. Earlier, Atishi claimed that BJP is denying her an official bungalow.
ये हमारे घर छीन सकते हैं, ये हमें गालियां दे सकते हैं, लेकिन जो दिल्ली वालों के लिए काम करने का जज्बा हमारे दिल में है, उस जज्बे को नहीं छीन सकते हैं।
ये जो बंगला अलॉट है, एक बंगला ये हो गया आतिशी मारलेना का, एक बंगला कालका जी में हो गया, शीश महल भी चाहिए, तो ये बंगले वाली देवी बताएं इनको कितने बंगले चाहिए।
BJP also released multiple posters slamming Kejriwal and claiming that he took away toilets from CM residents.
आज जिस प्रकार के घटनाक्रम और जिस प्रकार का भोंडा प्रदर्शन आम आदमी पार्टी के नेता सदन संसद में और एक मंत्री यानी नेता सदन श्री संजय सिंह और मंत्री श्री सौरभ भारद्वाज के द्वारा हुआ, वो जितना भी प्रयास कर लें, परंतु शीश महल जो केजरीवाल जी की विलासिता का स्मारक है और इट इज द म्यूजियम, इसे अब वो बचा नहीं सकते।
Delhi CM's official residence is now the biggest flashpoint between BJP and Aam Aadmi Party in Delhi Dangal. Bureau Report, India Today.